Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is the look I filmed for you today. I wanted to go for something really grungy. I wanted to do a bit of a spotlighty look, but then I also wanted to do like a winged out smoke as well. I also wanted to be really glam and wearable, so this I think is perfect for a night out or whatever, wherever you want to wear it to. It's just a really cool look. It's really effective and it's pretty simple as well. It just takes a little bit of time with the blending. If you want to learn how to create this look, please keep on watching. So first I'm going to prime my lids. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Eden primer. I'm just buffing that out with the Morphe E23 brush. And then to lightly set that, I'm going to take this shade right here, and this is called Classic, and it's from the Tarteist Pro palette. I'm just mainly setting my crease area and towards my brow bone. So once that is set, the first shade I'm going to use is this one right here. It's called Desert Sands, and it's by Makeup Geek. I'm taking that on a Zoeva 221 brush. I'm just taking this all the way through the crease and blending up towards the brow bone. Then when I have less product on my brush, I'm going to start to pull the eyeshadow out. So now to make this shade a little bit more mustardy, I'm going to take this yellow right here, and this is from the Smashbox Bold Cover Shop palette, and I'm taking it on the same brush. And I'm only using a small amount of the product because it is very pigmented. And I'm just spreading that right along where we've just placed that first shade. So once we have that laid down, I'm then going to take this bronzer, which is by Marc, and I'm just going to take it on, I'm just taking that on a Zoeva 221 brush. This is a different one to the one we were just using. I'm going to start focusing that product on the inner and outer corners of my eyelid. And I'm using a bronzer because I like the way you can build it up gradually rather than going straight in with full impact colour. So now that we have that colour laid down, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This is called Hot Chocolate and it's by Anastasia at Beverly Hills. And I'm taking that on a Zoeva E28 brush. And again, I'm focusing this on the inner and outer corners. I'm using passing motions to begin with to make sure that we can get as much pigment as possible. Then when I have less product on the brush, I'm going to start buffing that into the crease. Now with the same shade, I'm going to start taking a smaller brush. This is the Zoeva 224 brush. I'm going to start building up that hot chocolate shade. And I'm also going to take a clean brush and go along the edges as well, and this will help to pull back any product that is blended up too high. So now I'm going to take a smaller brush and this shade right here. This is called Americano and it's by Makeup Geek. It's very similar. It is very similar to the hot chocolate shade, but it is a bit darker and the colour payoff is slightly different. So now I'm just going to take that smaller brush and I'm going to start pressing it onto the inner and outer corners. Then I'm going back in with my Zoeva 224 brush to blend that in. So now I'm just going to pop the bit of copper on the lid, so I'm using this shade right here, and this is called Henna, and it's by Anastasia at Beverly Hills. And I'm taking that on a Zoeva 234 brush. I'm also going to spray the brush a little bit to make the pigment more intense. I'm going to start by pressing it into the centre. And then when there's less product on the brush, I'm going to start lightly tapping around the centre just to slightly diffuse it. And then I'm going to go back in with my Zoeva 230 brush and a little bit of the Americano shade, and I'm just going to tap around the edges of that to make sure it's nicely blended. So now I'm finished with the eyeshadow on the top of the eye. So I'm just going to tightline my upper waterline. And this is just a black eyeliner pencil from Marc Jacobs. Now I'm just going to create a line for my lashes to sit on. So I'm just going to use the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. And I'm just creating a thin line just above my lashes. I'm just going to apply some mascara, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and this is just black. So now I'm just going to apply my lashes, and I'm using these ones right here, and they are by Eldora. They are the M112s, I think. So now that our eyes are almost done, I'm just going to do my foundation and concealer off camera because you guys have seen me do it hundreds of times. Well, not hundreds, but you've seen me do it loads of times and it hasn't changed yet, so I'm just going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. So first I'm going to take that Desert Sand shade and I'm going to take that on a Zoe. I'm going to take that on a Zoe 231 brush. I'm going to run it right along my lower lash line. Now on that same brush, I'm going to dip into that yellow shade that we used from the Smashbox palette. Just a tiny, tiny amount. And I'm going to run that right along the edge. So now before I add any dark eyeshadows underneath my eye, I'm just going to line my waterline. I'm going to take that black eyeliner from Marc Jacobs again. I'm just going to line inside my waterline. I'm going to run it in between my lashes as well. So now I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 224 brush. I'm going to take that hot chocolate shade. I'm going to run that right along the lash line. Now I'm just going to go back in with my 230 brush. I'm going to take the Americano shade. I'm going to really focus that right up towards the lash line. Now I'm just going to add a highlight to my inner corner. So I'm just taking my Morphe, my M506 brush. And I'm taking the shade Primavera, and it's by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I'm just popping that right underneath the inner corner. I'm also going to take a small brush and highlight my brow bone with that as well. So now that the eyes are done, I'm just going to finish off the rest of my face. So I'm going to highlight my cheekbones using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. And I'm taking that on a Zoeva 129 brush. Now I'm going to bronze my skin. I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer. And I'm taking that on a Zoeva, a Morphe, the M500 brush. I want all the focus to be on the eyes, so I don't want a super heavy contour, so I'm just using this bronzer to sort of sculpt my face a little bit. I'm also going to grab a smaller brush and use a little bit of that to contour down the sides of my nose. And then I'm just going to use my sponge and I'm just going to blend lightly over the top of that, just so it's not too harsh. And then I'm just going to take a bit of my Gilded Honey on my finger and I'm just going to highlight my nose with that. Now I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to outline my lips with this Kiko pencil. It's the shade 504. And then to fill in my lips, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs liquid lipstick in the shade Fawn Over Me. So these are like a cream finish, they don't go completely matte, which I quite like. Okay guys, that is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really like the way this look turned out. I really wanted to do something like grungy but still really glam. If you recreate this look, please tag me in it on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. I would love to see your recreations. As always, I will list everything in the description box down below so you can see what products I've used and where you can get them for yourselves. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the little bell icon as well, and that will give you notifications whenever I upload. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!